What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope for Monday, December 28th, 2020. Brian here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had a great weekend. That moon was in Taurus, so hopefully you enjoyed some really good food, maybe some tasty desserts. Got to indulge in some of the finer things in life. I don't know. That moon's locked and loaded here in Gemini, though. And it's making a lot of aspects that is building up to this full moon tomorrow in Cancer. The first time we've had a Cancer full moon in 3 years without eclipses, without Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto. Pluto's still there, of course, but this is like, the last 3 years have been very much about, are you ready to embody your emotional sovereignty and step into this new world that we're in now? So it'll be interesting. I think this is a big purge of anything that took you out of your emotional comfort, and like it's time to dig your roots in. But today it's like really stimulating that energy. There's an electricity to it, especially with the moon squaring Neptune today before it comes over the north node. It's like it can be sensitive if you're not going towards the stimulating environment that you want. And have you been listening to the signs? Have you been growing within yourself? Have you been like taking care of yourself in the ways that are expanding your world, especially with Venus really pressing on that square to Neptune too. So there's a little T-square action to Neptune. It's like, are you going into the world that might be of the ultimate value, that's going to be some sort of a dream that you can create for yourself and bring you the environment you're looking for, or are you kind of spelled into this old world? And it's interesting, there's just that electricity, right? With Uranus semi-square the moon and the north node, it's like the new world is different. It's a whole different reality. And you have to be able to do things differently. You have to be able to emotionally connect differently. And that's the thing, is like Uranus is a little bit weird and different, unique. Aquarius with Jupiter and Saturn. And then Jupiter is going to start today really, making a sextile to Chiron in Aries. There's a lot of weird energy, but it's like weird is the new normal. And you have to be able to use that to your advantage and like be the unique weirdo to go into the experiment of life that you want. The old story is normal, and that one's actually weirder than the new unique weird story that we're actually stepping into, because with this sun in Capricorn, we got to be the boss for our reality. And especially with the sun and Mars sharing mutual reception of exaltation, Mars being exalted in Capricorn, the sun being exalted in Aries, and a Mars dignified in Aries. We got to move forward with what we want. We got to have that, almost like you got to have the balls to go get what you want in life right now. Go after your goals. And I know most of my viewers are female, but you guys get what I'm saying. It is that emotional empowerment, that emotional sovereignty, that sovereignty to go after the life you want to live. And no one can make it happen but you, and you have to have those roots dug in, and you have to have that stimulation and that excitement within you to go into that new world. It's interesting. At the end of the day, the moon is also going to sextile Mars. So more emotional sovereignty, more emotional empowerment. You got to go forward with what you want, and you can feel it. There's electricity in the air today, so you know it. But, I would say that with Venus this week, it's going to square Neptune during the full moon tomorrow. There's going to be something outside that's going to try and keep you out of that emotional sovereignty, that's going to try and keep you in some old story and not let you adventure into something new that's actually going to bring you the connections with people you want, that's actually going to bring you the stimulating world you want and the confidence in yourself to go into and explore these new fronts within yourself and this world. But there's something building up. So this is a big day stepping into that. That moon's also going to quincunx Pluto in Capricorn at the end of the day. So are we ready to penetrate into the new future we want emotionally? So it's a very emotional day on this moon day. And if you're not getting the excitement, if you don't feel it within you, there's a reason. You got to check the signs. You got to check and see where you're at. Because the universe is trying to show you something, and it's different. It's not of the norm. So whatever the norm used to be, it's not the normal moving forward. And normal's a strange word anyways. So just be you. Step into your individuated emotional sovereignty. Make sure that you're connecting to people that see that in you, that you see that in other people. And I would say that today's just an interesting one. And are you going to go into the dream of the world that you want to create with power and assertiveness and like be the boss of that dream? Or are you going to let something outside you dictate the dream? It's a question to ask today. What did we get? We got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, we don't want to be scared of the new world. I think that it is new. It's weird. It's exciting. There could be some like fear around it because it's not normal. Like we're coming into more not normal, and it's a weird reality. But our values aren't an illusion, and I think that's why we got this card, especially with Venus starting to square Neptune, with the Moon square Neptune. Like your emotional sovereignty, what you want to create, what you want to have in this world, doesn't have to be an illusion, but something outside is going to try and make it feel like it is and kind of keep you in a place of not getting the greatest gift that you want. But you are that greatest gift, and you just have to realize it, be the boss today. And I think that you'll find that this new adventure you're on is going to be the most satisfying and take you on the journey that you want to go on. But you have to be willing to go into it. And change is not comfortable. Different is not comfortable. But it's often when we do go through the changes and we do things differently that we look back and we're like, wow, I'm glad that I took the risk with the Sun in Capricorn today to go after those dreams, to switch things up, because it was so worth it in the long run. So I love you all very much. I hope you have a great Monday. I will see you tomorrow for a big full moon. Peace.